says, here we go.
Super Bowl. Let's have a day, Jim.
All right. Down to the goal line. It's Patterson. He's dangerous. He's going to try that left side. He's taken off. Down the sideline, and finally, it's Sirline, the kicker, who got hold of him. Right, boosted by the 38-yard return. Edelman starts in the backfield and then jogs to a slot on the left side. They run it. Michelle rips off a good run for about 13.
Oh, Jim, I don't want to do this, but don't hand the ball off early in this game.
Burkhead steps back and now shifts over. Devlin also on a wing. They give it to Patterson, who's able to break free, and then Johnson has hold of him. And again, including the last two. Double tight end set. Michelle, the running back, and a third straight running play picks up the first down.
Play after play. The team who gets the lead early, huge advantage in this one more than normal.
Out of the eye they go. Back to Michelle. Little jog to the left, and he is brought down by Aaron Donald. 2nd and 7.
You see him right there. We'll see if he's one-on-one or if Belichick has come up with a plan to double team him.
Brady's pass. Ball in the air, and it's intercepted. It's picked off on his first throw by Littleton.
And it's a zone drop out, and the ball goes right into his hands, and he hits it up, and Littleton is there. Let's see if he comes down with it. And play man. And Brady, right at the end, knew he was making a poor decision. That ball came off his hand poorly, because he...
Here's Goff. First snap for the Rams. It's a running play, and flying out to about the 30 in town of San Mateo. 2nd and 8. And Goff rolling out. Van Noy has the angle on him and forces him out of bounds. Goff actually got the pass away before he was out of bounds, so it goes down as an incompletion. Saves Los Angeles a couple of yards. And out of the gun on 3rd and 8. Across the middle, and that's incomplete. There were two Patriots there to defend it. First game here on this field when it opened back in the fall of 2017. So Johnny Hecker punts. Edelman turns around on the return, and he's going to lose yardage on the run back.
It made it difficult on him over there. I think New England needs to run the football. They can't ask Tom to drop back 45 times.
Going to run it here. And they'll run him quickly.
They need to make him hold on to the football, and the way to do that, play man and blitz him sometimes.
2nd and 9. Quick pass, and nothing's there. 3rd and 9. Brady's pass to Edelman, and he's able to beat Talib to the chains. 14 catches in the postseason, 12 of them going for first downs. Now, they've run it every time so far on first. The first 4 times make it 5. Oh, what a hit. My goodness. And Dominican Sue and Dante Fowler.
The game inside. They get vertical. We just talked about it.
2nd and 14. Fake the end around. And again, it's Roby Coleman making the quick stick.
Personal foul, defense, number 56, hit on a defenseless player. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Call on Dante Fowler, Indianapolis. And here is the hit. That's not the call right there. It's called on Fowler.
It's not on Fowler either. I don't know exactly who the call is on. If they're, I think he has to give him enough time to become a runner, is why you can't hit him.
Bring in Jinx territory.
In the head or neck area, I believe.
Here's a first down handle. And Burkhead bounces off a 1 tackle, picks up about 5.
Yeah, that's a huge play. I mean, you're looking at 3rd and 20, and you're getting the ball back.
2nd and 5. Over to Burkhead for a first down.
The way they line up and do some of this stuff.
Got a timeout called by New England.
You can't let them throw these little passes, Jim. We're going to keep saying it over. If they can just throw it to the flat or the running backs, we won't beat them.
Here's a 1st and 10 out of the Patriot timeout. Down the middle, Gronkowski. And he tiptoes out.
At the key spots, they better go man and double team the right players.
Down to the Rams, 33. Burkhead running. 2nd and 8. They had never scored in the first quarter until last year when they kicked the field goal. Brady's going to the end zone, and tight coverage provided. Coverage on Hogan.
And that was tight man coverage inside.
Patriots have converted already in this quarter, a 3rd and 9. This is a 3rd and 8.
Well, you got the best matchup to LIII on Gronk at the top.
And another timeout called.
And then how does Aaron Donald get one-on-one inside?
Gonna run it. And the Rams are wise to it. Gronkowski from 46 out.
Did you do it to him again?
Don't blame the announcer. Gronkowski. No good. Super Bowls. That one off the mark from 46. Rams take over at the 36. It's a give to Woods. Trying to get around Wise. And runs into Chung.
Ultimately walk away as the Super Bowl MVP, Jim.
Well, he almost apologized for how little he used him. He had a pass bounce off his hands early in the game last week. And here's Goff connecting. Reynolds step back to make the move. Tackled down at the 49. That's the first completion for Goff. That pass.
I was saying such good stuff on that play earlier, Jim. It was fantastic.
And here's the pass to Woods. Take the pass underneath for a bounce 7.
But I expect him to work vertically. Everyone inside is going to go this way.
Goff, gun set, knocked out of the hands of Woods as Chung last week against New Orleans when they were down 13-0. Trying to get the Patriots to jump.
Did they get him?
Prior to the neutral zone infraction, delay a game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Line up and throw a football with your punter. You got to be prepared on every play.
Angles this one. We'll see where they mark this one. He didn't quite get it where he wanted on the angle.
He's lining up on this side. So I think the Rams have figured that out, and that's why we're setting pressure right at him.
Here's handoff to Michelle. And he's pushed back after 3, maybe 4. Never in my wildest dreams did I ever think I'd go to 9 Super Bowls. That's Edelman diving for the first down.
And I understand you're going through different calls, and you got to be right. Can't be right every time.
Here's the pass, almost intercepted. And the pass was intended for Hogan.
And Brady tries to dice the seam, and he's going to want this back because right over the ball, and he knows right now he can't tell the difference between man and zone. Give Wade Phillips credit to start this game. Brady seeing it after the snap. He's not getting the pre-snap, what he's used to seeing. So you see how he motioned over there? You think it's man-to-man, but then all of a sudden they'll drop out and play zone sometimes.
Pocket protected. That leaves Edelman open. And shoved out by Talib.
Pretty good company there, huh?
First down, play action. Brady with all kinds of time. Now in trouble, and the ball's out. Recovered by New England.
Continuing to push the pocket, and you look at, you got all the backups in, and Franklin Myers gets his hand down there.
He got around Tooney. Andrews was in trouble at the same time.
Some big defensive plays going on.
Pass plays to get there, 2nd and 19. Hard to bring down. 3rd time already residing on the Rams side of the field. From the gun, Brady feeling the heat and had to get rid of it. Now here is Ryan Allen, who did not punt last year in the Super Bowl. Take something off of this, and look at Matthew Slater. Excel again, getting down as he always does. 24 yards of offense so far.
You see how tight everybody is? The Rams are one of the few teams who put everyone right there next to the quarterback so they can hand off to anybody.
Going to hand it off here to C.J. Anderson, who's been quite a find, Tony. Their own 11.
Well, both D lines are controlling the game. New England's not trying to go sideways. They're going right at you. I keep trying to tell you, they go this way. They're not going to go sideways when you go sideways.
Here's Anderson taken down around the neck area.
False start, offense, number 79. 5-yard penalty, second down.
Moving sideways, so watch the snap. You'll see a little bit of a false start, but you see how they're rolling, and then a fantastic clothesline.
The greatest since the longest yard.
Yeah.
2nd and 10. Staying on the ground with Anderson plowing ahead out to about the 9, and it's
where you can't determine. Jared Goff's young. You're going to get like, oh, look at this, and then look at this guy come. And there's only going to be about 4 of them, 5 of them at most.
3rd and 7, ball deflected at the line, and it might have been a dangerous throw anyway because John Simon got a hand on it.
And he might be lucky that he did, because that ball was going the other way.
Exactly.
And make that ball come out, and really he should have got him there.
3rd punt for Hecker. And that's going to bounce around midfield and roll out.
The ideal with the way that they're starting the game and their plan on how to defend their opponent.
Donald not out there for this first snap. Brady finding Edelman, and he's twisted out.
But the Rams have to get a first down at some point. They got 1 for the entire game so far.
Here's the 2nd and 4 for the Patriots. Gronkowski, good piece of tackling. On 3rd and a long yard, Donald has returned to the field. Lined up over the left guard. Brady protected, throws, wide open, Edelman. And he'll step out at the 29 for 74. And now inside the 30. There's the handoff to Patterson. And the Rams hold him to no gain, including Mark Barron on the tackle. Gronkowski at the top of the screen. 2nd down and 9. Brady looking the other way. Incomplete. James White is in the game, Tony.
Yeah. He's trying to gauge who's on who.
3rd and 9. Gronkowski. And he has stopped well short of the first. Littleton, as he's been all season.
Yeah, he's been running better.
42 yards, the kick. It's good. Like you say, just 1 first down. It's hard to do it. 2nd leading scoring team in the league this year. High kick. It must be returned. Nantz. He's shifty. But he's quick. To about the 28. Again, they'll stay with Anderson, not Gurley in the backfield. It's Anderson. Quick cut to go outside, back inside.
Having a lot of success in this running game right here. You've got to take shots down the field now.
Here's your shot. Goff's pass. That's caught, but I don't believe, did he have the feet down? The bench area, of course, trying to give them a convincing case, and it is ruled on the far side as a catch for 18. Look at Woods.
I'd throw the flag if I was New England.
Not in time. Goff to Cooks, and Gilmore throws him down. Watch the feet.
It's the left foot. We know the right gets down. It would have been close.
Might have had that left foot down.
Yeah.
Anderson met in the backfield. And he hasn't touched the football since.
Jim,
10.
Jim, you tell me who's coming, who's not. And there's only going to be 4 at the end of it.
Goff throws it off his back foot. Incomplete. Reynolds.
Be like, okay, only 4 guys are coming. I'll just slide to the left. And Woods is open on the sideline.
Here's Hector. Punt number 4. Edelman Retrieves it at the 10.
Impossible for the quarterback to even call the play in the huddle in the Superdome.
Second and 7. Brady looks for a second option. Ball's dropped. See what the Rams defense can do. On a 3rd and 7. Patriots 2 out of 5 on 3rd. Brady dropped back, complete. Fight to the yardage. Going to be stopped short. JoJo Nantz's the returner. There's never been a punt return for a touchdown in Super Bowl history.
Oh, did you do it again?
Flag is down. Matson breaks a tackle and a few years
During
back.
the kick, holding, kicking team, number 59. 10-yard penalty would be added to the end of the run. 1st and 10. Timeout.
And with that penalty added, that'll put the football for Los Angeles somewhere around the 43. The hold on McClellan. So it's actually marked at the 45. Gurley's back in, and he's got the carry for about 5.
If he could get more involved, Jim.
All right, thanks, Trace. 2 straight carries for him. He's about 2 yards shy. Of course,
Another play, we go with the hot hand.
that hot hand was Anderson. Here's 3rd and 2. And they move the chains. All kinds of time for Goff, who's now flushed out. And he is walloped to his knees by Van Noy.
3rd and 2. He plays 2 high safeties. They're not fooled by this play action. They were expecting it. You don't play 2 safe.
The Patriots' leading tackle of the season, Hecker, having a busy start to this game. Backward bounce at the 21, and finally covered up at about the 27. Trying to drive in for the win. Now Brady on 1st down. Edelman again, his 6th catch.
To Edelman over and over again.
Burkhead, look in the middle. And out to about the 40. And Edelman's picked up 5 first downs on his 6 catches. Again, the Rams have only 2 as a team. 2nd and 7. It's Edelman again. And he's going to find that 1st down yardage for the 6th time in this half. And we're approaching the 2-minute mark. Brady's not going to run a play. Try to draw him off. We reached the 2-minute.
And if you run a play there, you give them a better chance of getting the ball back.
Here's Brady looking all the way over to Patterson. 2 Rams come in on him. He is 2nd and 5 now. Late sub onto the field here. Barron. Oh, total confusion. They've got him. And Gronkowski unable to make the catch.
At the snap, 12 men on the field. Defense, 5-yard penalty, results. 1st down.
To make a manageable field goal. That's all you're looking for. If you can run the ball, you hand it off right here.
1st down at the 41. And trying to work that pass. 14 receptions. Scored 20 points, which is a Super Bowl record, including the winner in overtime. Brady's pass headed back in the direction, incomplete for White. Since week 14, the last 20 attempts of 3rd and 10 or longer, the Rams have stopped them. Let's see what happens here. Brady, pass, Patterson. They have the whistle, rule them down a yard short.
Now heads up, Brady's going to look out here. He wants to see, bring the back in. Is that a man or zone? You see who's on him? It's 26. It's man-to-man coverage.
That's Barron on him. 4th and 1 from the pocket, and it's incomplete.
Well, it's really not the first option. Gronk has 2 people around him.
That was tipped first by Littleton. The 3rd quarter kick. They could double up here if they play it smartly. Goff taken down by Hightower.
You're going to try and be a little aggressive on this play.
2nd and 16. Fires it. Cooks comes back to catch it. 3rd and 2. Pass low. Intended for Woods. That's just what we've seen the last 2 games, too, where they shut down both the Chiefs and Chargers in the first half. That pass, or that punt, bounding down to the 2. And it's down at that point.
Got to stay in, obviously, your territory. That's why if that ball would have got down inside the 1, they'd have had to run a play. But that's the first half. Jim, I think the first half really, we've already described it in many ways. The biggest thing was that you called the missed field goal before it happened early. Otherwise, it's 6-0.
Just stating a fact that. So Gostkowski sets the second half in motion by driving it into touchback territory. Let's bring out Jared Goff, who was 5 out of.
And Gurley's back in, Jim.
They fake it to him. Down the middle, they zip in, and it's almost intercepted. Hightower.
Well, they came out, and this is one of their adjustments. The difference was Hightower was prepared for that play. It's a play action.
2 scoring offenses in the league this season, the last 2 games, and they shut them out each in the first half. And there is finally Gurley able to break one.
New England stopped it 3 times early, and they're like, okay, we're done. We're doing other stuff.
It went for 16. And a new set of downs at the 41. Just their 3rd first down of the game. Back to Gurley. Bursting to the outside and lowers the head. See, Deron Harmon comes in for him. 2nd and 5. And it's Gurley trying to churn out something. No gain. 3rd and 5. Goff has not completed a 3rd down throw. Now 0 for 6. Gilmore bats it down. It's brought a lot of honor to that number 24, which once belonged to Ty Law, who was elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame yesterday. Ty Law, the former corner for the Patriots. Fair catch by Edelman. Launched his 7th punt. That's more punts than he's had in any single game this season. He has more punts than Gurley has carries. From the 8.
That's incredible.
Reagan!
Was that Ronald Reagan? I feel like he called it Reagan.
There's the carry by Michelle right into the arms of.
And you can tell right now they're trying to do that. And it helps them for when they play action.
2nd and 6 as Burkhead had quick contact on him.
Well, they've got to double Edelman. When he motions, somebody has to help.
Peters is on him. Here's the pass. He got away from him, and Edelman slips through a tackle. All the way across the 40. It was Peters who stayed with him on the pre-snap, and now he's got a 27-yard play, the longest of the game on either side.
Peters tries not to get beat outside, and by doing so, Edelman uses his leverage against him, and it's over.
His entire career, nothing's ever been easy. He was out and injured last year in the Super Bowl. Pass, looked like it might have touched the ground. Again, back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year. Only Khalil Mack received votes. Other than him is Edelman takes the quick toss for the wide receiver screen for about 7 or 8.
He's looking out wide. He wants to see who's on the back. He motions him back in.
That's James White. 3rd and 2. Bailey's pass. Incomplete. Peters got a hand on it.
If he's going to make you miss, make him miss at the line of scrimmage.
Nantz waiting for the Allen punt. Line drive boot. Bounces at the 5. Dead ball. Perfectly played. Work going all the way back to Super Bowl I in LA. And the flag is down.
Illegal shift. Offense. Penalties decline. 2nd down.
You're never going to see that again, and you got to give Robert Kraft credit. How about the tray of Belichick?
That last play, the penalty was declined, so that was a 2nd and 8 play. That's Gurley at the top, coming back in motion. Need to get to the 12 for a first. From the end zone in trouble. Heaves it, but did not get back.
I mean, this is how many punts in a row now?
Well, this is going to be the 8th one. 8
how many
consecutive possessions, ending in a punt for Hecker. From the end zone, he punts it, didn't catch it. Hits at the 45 and takes off. Oh my goodness, this could be the longest punt in Super Bowl history.
Oh, you've been waiting for a good stat like that.
That's it. That's the highlight of the game. In the secondary with him tonight, the Super Bowl's first twin teammates. Here's a run by Burkhead for about 4.
Turnover away from winning the game if you score on defense. This Rams team, they need to score on defense.
Flag is out as White makes the catch and is out of bounds after a first down. Well, no
Illegal
returns.
shift. 2 men moving. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay. Second down.
So if that were to happen, it'd be the first time all year anybody scored.
It's just one possession, one big play.
2nd and 13, first offensive penalty of the game against New England. Edelman's on the right side, work in the middle of the field, and they find him. Brady finds him at the 34.
Just a simple motion. Once again, whenever Edelman's going over here, you've got to double team him.
Here comes the pressure. Brady unloads it deep for Hogan. And it's incomplete. No flag out.
And that is the first time they took him away, and Brady had to let it go deep.
Here's Ryan Allen. Punt flies to the 25, and then Nantz is swarmed under by Slater.
You got to do different things at this point.
Gonna throw on first down and get the connection for about 7 to Reynolds.
In the entire game for the Rams.
No way you have any rhythm off of a possession chart like that. Here's Anderson diving ahead, and he's got a first down. Their 4th of the night.
He got you. Okay, give him credit. Now you go back away from him.
They also play quicker here to the line. Goff throws, completes it to Cooks with a head injury. The game against Philadelphia. There he goes in motion. They're going to run it as Anderson dives for about 5, maybe 4. Anderson stays in the game. 2nd and we'll call it 7. Coming after Goff, and he throws it on the back of Anderson.
It's time to stand in, slide in the pocket, and make a big throw if you're Goff.
Coming after him, stands in there and completes it to Woods.
Just look at how he takes this pressure right in his face, and that's how you're going to win. That's how you're going to win this game.
Now in new territory for the night is Los Angeles. We got a timeout called by the Rams.
Now the Patriots need to stand up right here and stop this play action.
Here it is. Goff steps up. He's going for the big ball to the end zone. Oh, and it's knocked out of his hands. Cooks was waiting for it.
Well, here's the crazy part. This is where Patrick Chung, the difference is the communication. It is an unbelievable play by Jason McCourty. He's not supposed to be there. He comes from the opposite side of the field and makes that play. And I think if Chung's out there, he doesn't get that wide open. They had a touchdown.
Both McCourty's in the frame. One watching, the other making the play. Jason in his first postseason. Big defensive gym there. 2nd and 10. Swing it over. Anderson. Patriots are there, and it's Devin McCourty who bumps him out.
And throw this ball.
To the 19 for a first. Coming after him. Oh, they take him way back. Now forcing a long field goal attempt. Had it been an incompletion, it would have been 44-yard first. Van Noy 2nd to get to Goff.
And it's a 5-man rush. They're not pressure with a lot of guys. But Goff gets caught looking downfield, and the running back was open.
All time in the Super Bowl, field goals made from plus 50. This is 53 yards to tie it. And Zerline's kick is good. Zerline's kick, man, it had some movement to it. Didn't it look like at one time he might miss it right, and it then suddenly changed direction and was just fine. Okay, Patriots back now to 25 with James White in the backfield and getting the handle. Donald is there. So both of those work for me. 2nd and 9. It's a flag.
Prior to the pass, holding, defense, number 26, 5-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Right here. Yeah, just grab that jersey right there.
For him like that, and it's at the 31 now with a new set of downs. And on the toss they go. Michelle breaks it. Michelle, Hogan throws a block, and he's all the way out to the from the 50. Right back to him. Michelle bang back after 4.
They knew that all the drop back stuff is just not going to win this football game.
Final seconds of the third. Third straight carry. Michelle stacked up. Stacked up. The third down play will start the fourth quarter. Seat for him at a Super Bowl. Ryan Galvin, our replay producer. Here we go. 15 minutes to play in Atlanta. 3rd and 4. Brady's pass knocked down incomplete. That's Littleton.
That's exactly what you got to do to Brady. You push the pocket. Everyone talks about from the middle. It can come from anywhere if you're pushing the guy.
Allen's punt. Bounces, what a punt. It hit at the 1 with a little backspin.
It's a tie game in the Super Bowl.
And someone's going to win a championship. From the 7. Play action. Fake to Anderson. Goes to Anderson. Turns around on Hightower. Good effort by Anderson. Gurley 8 carries, 35 yards. Anderson 6 for 18. He just made a catch for 9.
That's a quarterback flaw. He changes the play.
Ball start, offense, 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
Take him out of a 2nd and 1 to a 2nd and 6.
Well, watch Goff. He thinks it's on 1. He's like, oh no, I called it on 2.
Call on Anderson. Races outside. Gilmore, he still balls out, and it goes out of bounds.
This is it. 2 tight ends, and you just hand off. Now cut and bounce outside. That's how you got to run the ball. And wow, Gilmore with a perfect punch to get that ball out.
Here's Goff looking right. Completes it for the first to Cooks, who rolls over for an extra yard.
Well, it's just a pass. They want him in pass pro and then throw it to him.
There it comes over to Gurley. Dive and catch and a loss of 1.
If he can get something going on this drive, Jim.
2nd and 11. And a timeout called by New England. 2nd and 11. Goff. A lot of pressure around his feet.
When Belichick has a beat on you.
3rd and 11. Fires it over the head of Reynolds. And we've got a flag.
Prior to the pass, holding, defense, number 24, 5-yard penalty, automatic, 1st down.
Running it, he ran it, but then he kind of just holds him right here all the way and then doesn't really let go at the top. It's kind of an easy call. Cooks has a...
Gurley, the running back. Fake it to him. Steps up, connects. Cooks, 44-yard line.
And starting to feel it. Now, you can do a lot. Just get up and hand this ball off. You could play action here. You could do anything.
A drive that started back at the 7. Gurley. Gurley makes a cut. And Gurley races for about 12 or 13. Got a flag.
Holding, offense, number 65, 10-yard penalty, replay, 1st down.
Well, the center, John Sullivan, 65, he's in the middle. And it's
On his left hand.
he's cut.
Keeps
You're telling me he's cut?
and he's still standing. And he's running, trying to get away. And he gets hit on the sideline. Was it late?
It's always a judgment call there.
What do you think, Gene?
I don't know if it was
Even
late.
though he's going.
This is a sack, the 4th of the game, registered by that defense. 2nd and 22, and look at this pass. Way down the field and over the head of Cooks.
You do the same thing you just did, but you already did it, so you can't. Now you just got to hand the ball off.
Gives it to Gurley, and that loses a yard. Van Noy was there standing his ground.
Like a lot of other teams who have been gashed.
There's Hecker. hits at the 31.
The year of the offense, right?
Yeah, that's the future of the game, right?
Yeah.
Brady on first down, lofts it. Gronkowski has it.
Oh, you got to watch out for a double move here, or Gronk up the seam, a running back down the sideline.
Down the middle they go. Who else? Edelman.
Possible pressure, Gronk up the seam, double move.
It's a pass over to Burkhead. Bounced out by Peters.
Love the energy. She's into this. I tell you, she knows how important this is to their family and how much this means to Tom. Same exact play again. Edelman over the middle.
2nd and 3. Down the field they go. Gronkowski has it at the 2-yard.
It's the same play 3 times in a row. Edelman over the middle. Gronk on a seam. And the ball is perfectly thrown. And Littleton can't get there. Gronk lays out and catches it. 3 plays in a row, the exact same, Jim. And Giselle's happy.
On their first play in the red zone. The first one for the game on either side. From the 2, 1st and goal. Running it for the touchdown. Sony Michel.
His 6th touchdown in the postseason.
3 against the Chargers, 2 against the Chiefs, and now the first touchdown of Super Bowl 53.
Look at that hole. They've been just doing this the entire playoffs. These are 2 of the most physical teams. They're in the 3rd straight play in a row, the same thing, and they get it.
And that pass was in the perfect window. Gostkowski adds the extra point. What a block by
In the Super Bowl.
Gostkowski's kick will not be returned.
That can get you going and start this right now.
Coming after Goff, has to unload it. What a catch. Snagged by Cooks. And he's able to gallop ahead for a big gain.
Belichick can't communicate because he doesn't see where you're lined up.
That pass play, the longest of the game for the Rams. It went for 19. It's Gurley. And they are on him quickly after 1.
At 15, they cut off communication with the quarterback, and the linebackers are safety on defense.
2nd and 9. Again, pressure. He felt he's been decked 4 times in this one and knocked down several other times other than those sacks. 3rd and 9. Gets it. Reynolds has the first down. First down at the 44. Gurley looking long. Goff looking long. Able to complete it to Woods. Rams now finally starting to look fluid on offense with 4.5 to play. Pass caught. No! In and out of the hands of Cooks. It would have been a touchdown.
Oh, this is a perfect throw. Cooks has a chance. Let's see. Gilmore grabs his arm just a little bit. Harmon comes over.
Got to make that catch.
I think it is, but Gilmore's got a little bit of his arm right there, so he can't bring the left up. But he does have the right there.
Number 27.
Well, you know, they're taking shots down the field now.
Blitz to the end zone, and it's intercepted at the 3-yard line. Gilmore jumps up and grabs it.
Interception, we say cover 0 or all-out pressure. Well, the back can only take one of these 2 guys. That means that cover 0 or all-out means we can't block everybody. Goff knows it. He's
2 timeouts for each side. New England from the 4-yard line. Michel's the running back. Michel. Contact a yard beyond the line of scrimmage.
They're used to seeing them close out with a first down or 2 and win these games.
2nd and 9 run. That's a first down run for Michel, taking off into the secondary all the way out to the 30. Looking at the interception throw on the tablet on the sideline. 2:52 to go. First down. And a flag comes out.
Ooh, that's the worst case scenario for the Patriots.
Illegal use of hands to the face. Defense.
Ooh.
Number 56. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
You see it right there. You can't do that. And right up. Almost ending the game if they can get one.
Back to Michelle. Dragged down, 42-yard line.
This should be a timeout by the Rams.
Burkhead, who scored the game winner in overtime at Kansas City, is the tailback. And the ball carrier. That's Burkhead. Look at him go! Burkhead all the way to the Rams 33.
And you just saw how that happened.
Saw a blank stare from McVay. You saw a lot of emotion in the eyes of Cooks, who had a chance to grab a touchdown and could have tied it. Got a flag out as Michelle takes it for.
There's 2 fouls in the play. Both are by the offense. Holding. Offense number 87. Penalties decline. Illegal use of hands. Hands to the face. Offense number 77. Penalties is accepted. 10-yard penalty replay. First down.
No. He needs to decline this and make it second down, and the clock doesn't run. Oh, you see Brown right there.
They're going to make it second down, and the Rams are going to refuse those penalties.
This has come up before, and this is just giving the Rams an extra timeout. Just a different way to run the ball. Gronk pushes in the other way.
You toss it. Michelle through traffic. Gets within a yard of the first.
20 seconds and punt it, even if you don't get anywhere, and you're going to have to go 90 yards for a touchdown. So
here's a 3rd and 1.
This is the play because you can stop them.
Now, this is going to be an interesting mark here.
I think they're short. It's just like you said, you have a chance. Oh, that ball's short.
It was Fowler who had hold of him. And then it's Joyner who makes sure that he doesn't get that last inch or two.
There's nothing there that shows me the ball's across that line, and this is Rams season on the line.
Now what do you say?
You say 4th down if you're. This is too big of a decision to make just on a whim. You got to sit there at Belichick's. Basically, you got to. How much do you trust your kicker? How much do you trust the middle of the field? Here's what I don't like. They have Sue and Donald in the A-gap. You want inches, you can quarterback sneak it.
1:16 to go, 41 yards. Cardona to Allen. Wiskowski. They drive 72 yards to set up the field goal that makes it a 2-score game.
Well, from a playoff game, they just changed who they were. They started completely running the ball right at you and became an old school football team in a new school league.
Here's Goff's pass, sideline incomplete for Woods.
Tight ends in your face.
Holding. Offense number 79. 10-yard penalty. Replay. First down.
Persona.
Worst thing that could have happened. You freed him up.
Woods to the 26.
You don't free up. He's too good. He doesn't get a free pass. You give him one, he's going to go ahead and make you pay.
2nd and 10 with 40 seconds. Cooks.
No, it's a long shot of anything, but you got to. It's not about the middle field. You got to throw it. 3-on-3 back there, or 4-on-3 at worst.
Middle of the field, caught by Cooks. He could get up and run with it. He wasn't touched, was he? Well,
Clock it.
Yep.
Now you bring out the kicker, clock it, and bring out the kicker.
That will end it. No good. He was 65 when he beat the Patriots in Super Bowl 46. And there it is. The dynasty continues.
Sean McVay with a great season. Just ran into a tough one today. Physical game.